Hi people, good morning. Well, I hope. Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know, I don't care. I don't care about my father's time. My father is God. And I like to talk about the behavior on the internet. I told you many times, folks, don't go to the internet to expose yourself in what you don't want to be. Don't show people your sex behavior. It's wrong. Don't go to the internet to expose yourself that way with your makeup and bullshit. Don't do it. Because these people who do this, one by one in this world, I'm telling you right now, one by one who do this kind of dirty, strange dancing and games and whatever there is, the internet is the most dirtiest place ever. Don't expose yourself on the internet. Don't do it. Because you people who do this are bitten by the snakes. The children of the devil want this from you. I'm warning. Don't go to the internet. Don't expose yourself in the most dirtiest ways I ever can think of. Don't do it. I'm watching, and I'm a real watchman of God. And everything I see goes to my Father. And I really know what is good and what is wrong. Going to the internet and expose yourself is wrong. Little girls and what they do is really unbelievable, folks. And then the big girls and the women, what they do is more despicable than what little girls do. Don't do this. You are so wrong. You are so poisoned, so bitten. You are poisoned without you know it. This is what the pop stars, the fallen angels, the demons of the devil want from you. I'm warning you, folks. Don't do this. Don't go to the internet and expose yourself. Show yourself. Don't walk the way they want you to walk. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to their music. It will go into your mind and it will drag your soul away from God. You directly will go to the devil, and the devil's playground is big in this world. It is the biggest playground I ever saw. And this is going on right now for your eyes, and you do not even know with who you are playing with. I'm warning, folks. I'm warning for this. It's very important to start to listen to me. It is the truth. Internet is the most dangerous place you can go. And you think, oh, it's nice when I'm with my legs wide open and everybody can look at it. Then in my eyes, you are a harlot. You listen, little girls, big girls, women, older women. It comes from the woman. And it is only the woman who can show you. It will not be the man. It will be the man who are watching this. And if your mind don't run with you, then you will stay normal. But this is not easy. Everywhere I look, I see young girls doing their things, and they do it wrong. I see older women doing their things, and it is very wrong. The way they talk, the way they walk, the way they dress, the way they do their makeup and their hair and all these kind of things. God is watching. And I know for very sure, folks, I've been to heaven. You will not come in that way. I'm warning you for the things you're gonna miss in heaven. This is really important. So I'm warning for the people who never will listen to me. I know because my Father God told me so. Just in the beginning, when God did touch me, He told me directly, go to the internet and start to learn. I told my father, yeah, I will do this. So when he did say this, he gave me visions, because I don't know where to begin to look, what sites and all this kind of things, you know. So first he did give me visions before I did go to the internet. And in the beginning I did not even know I was touched by God. Could be the devil also. Because I also hot for the devil, you know. I'm just a hot thing for the devil and for God. Because I will never stop talking, and I always will tell the truth. The devil knows, and God knows. These two know me very well. And what I'm doing here, well, the devil will break my back, folks. But I don't care. I do have my Father God. And he cannot even come close enough to do it. I am protected, and I do my thing like I need to do it. Like my father taught me, this is what I'm doing here. And this did happen suddenly. And it's the truth. I will never lie. So I'll warn you again. Don't go to the internet. Don't use your camera. It's the one eye. It's the one eye. It's the one eye of Horus you are playing with. Your camera is the one eye of Horus you are playing with. You are playing together with the devil on the devil's playground. I'm warning you, folks. You are really in danger. How can I ever explain this what I did get from my Father God? That's why you people never want to listen. Because you people don't know nothing what's going on. You don't know nothing about the devil's playground. You don't know nothing about the demons, the fallen stars, the pop stars. As above, so below. You don't know nothing about the witches, the warlocks. It's all very real and bloody. It's bloody. These people are bloody. You don't want nothing with this kind of people. These are not our people. I'm warning, folks. These are not our people. They are here to make you crazy and that you will go the way they go. Don't do this. I'm warning. It's the biggest warning I ever can give. Because I see people go far away from God and will go play on another playground. And my Father do not play. So there is no playground by my Father. The only playground I know is the devil's playground. And it's there. It's everywhere in this world. And it will bring their diseases. And you will take the diseases. And before you know it, you're walking with your tongue on your chin and your eye closed. And you will start to speak the most despicable things ever will come out of your mouth. Know that you are bitten when you start to do this by the snakes. This is what they all want from you. They want you on the dirty place, the most dirty person you will be. This is what they want from you. They want you in the cage so that they can come out. And if you do this, God cannot help you anymore. And I know how many people already playing on this playground. And God cannot help anymore. You are lost. you will be left alone like you did. Do this with my father. You left my father alone. So my father can do nothing for you anymore. Never more. Because you are lost in life. Your soul is given to the wrong persons. I'm one, folks. This is what's going on. I see this every day. I talk with God every day about these things. I tell my father all the time, how can they be so stupid, blind and deaf to listen and see and feel the things they don't need to feel. They don't need to know. They don't need to listen at. Why you people will not listen to this kind of message? What is really the most important message ever? Because when God did come and told me, they never will listen to you, I was crying, folks. You do not listen to God? And I was the same person like you, eh? I was blind, I was deaf, I did not know, till God did touch me. My brain was like, he let it explode in wisdom. Really unbelievable, folks. I start to get feelings I never did feel in my life before. You don't know what love is. The real love comes from my father. And it's definitely a very different feeling than a girl do love you. That's a nice feeling. But the feeling God gives in love is a massive feeling. It's really big. I cannot explain, folks. This is how big it is. It will shake you from one place to another, and not who you young girls shake around with your asses. It's another type of shaking. You can get this. But you need to be with God. Go into Jesus Christ. Like I told you folks many times, it will never happen if you do not do this. You will miss the boat. You will miss all the heavenly glory. You will miss all. And then the most dirty thing comes. You will die. You will die if you do not listen. Do not do this. You will definitely die. And you will die in this world. And it will not take long. This will start to happen soon. I'm warning you, folks. For my Father God did show me the real end time. And this is not so nice. How can I warn you better than this, folks? You tell me. I want you to be with my Father and start to understand what real love is and the feeling of it and what is good, and that you cannot go a bad way because God will stop you right on time. Like I told you folks, if I dream and I dream the wrong things, like Madonna and all this kind of shit, there will be knocked on my door and I will wake up. Now who will wake up you? You tell me, folks. You think that God will wake you up? No, He let you dream. Because you are already with the devil, God can do nothing. And this is also a true story. God did wake me up maybe 20 times in my dreams. It also did come into my visions. Because it don't want me to see with my Father that I love my Father and that I work for my Father and that I speak for my Father, that I feel for my Father. The demons don't want this, so they come. It's spiritual, folks. They come, definitely come, and will start to destroy the things in your mind. It's all in your mind. It's a mind-blowing thing. And these are also the devils and the snakes and the warlocks and the demons, the witches. And when you play with this, God cannot help you anymore. It's too late. If you stand by the door of God and you did do things with witchcraft and all this kind of shit, God will say, go away, I don't know you. Don't use this kind of things. Be nice. Start to walk with Jesus Christ, or you will never get a chance to be with God. Do this, folks. Really, I mean it. It's no joke. Go into Jesus Christ. It is the only way. Who know the way. And the people who are touched by God do not have to go in Jesus Christ. They only need to say, go into Jesus Christ. And that's what I'm doing. I am really touched by God Himself. So for me, I don't have to go into Jesus Christ because I saw God many times. I feel God many times. I talk with God many times. I see Him really many times. But you people who did not see this, go into Jesus Christ. It is your only way that you will be with God. the Holy Father you belong to, you want to be with. For those people who want this, you must go into Jesus Christ. Do the things He did. Say the things He did say. Walk the way He did walk. Speak the way He did speak. Become like Jesus. This is how you go into Jesus. Take His behavior. He is the only example of love. And that's why Jesus Christ will say to you all, you will be with my Father, but first you need to be with me. You need to know the behavior of Jesus Christ, or you will never see my Father God. Never. Wrong behavior, not accepted. Short skirts, not accepted. The things you do in this world, not accepted. So, not one of you, not a liar, not a stealer, will go to heaven. Not one of you. And I saw this. So I'm telling you what you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss a lot. You're gonna miss the real life. Because the real life did not even start, folks. This is only your school to start your real life. But if you do not listen to this teacher on this school, you never will go to God. It will not happen. So listen to your master. It will be or your devil, or another God, or Jesus Christ. I will say pick the right choice. But folks, I cannot choose for you. You need to make your choices. And the choices are now to make. If it is wrong, you will go the wrong way. If it is right, you also will go the wrong way. Don't forget, you are on devil's playground. Walking with Jesus Christ will be a big task for you. And you will not gratitude. This is how difficult it will be for the people who will start to walk with Jesus Christ. Because all the things you did, you need to stop it. Directly. So go into Jesus Christ. It's the only way I know what is good. What is the best way for you to walk in. Do it, folks. He really can help you. Go into Him. Be like Him. Be in the water of my Father. And you will be the fish of God. Because my Father do see you like fish. So the fish what die in the sea will die on the dry land. I told you also many times before. It must be that way. So remember this. The fish you see die in the sea are the fish who will die in the dry land. And you are the fish. I cannot explain it any better. So one more time. The fish you see die in the sea will be the fish on the dry land. Because my Father see you like fish. God did come to me, and I think in 3 months I did walk with God 3 months. Then God come to me and he tell me something. He tell me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. I did not have to ask my Father, what are fish? Because if God tell me that I am the fish in him, I am a human being. So I do understand directly the fish are the people here on earth. And that's the real story. Start to repent, son. I did repent, and Father God come to me, he told me, why you repent? You did do so little in your life, why you repent? I told him, because I want to be little for you. I want to kneel for you. And God told me, stand up. I'm your father and you are my son. You don't have to bow for me. So I did make God sad. I saw it. And he told me also. He told me, you make me sad. But sometimes I still go on my knees. Because I want to be little for God. It's true, folks. I honor God. I love Him. And that's why I'm here on the internet and tell you about all those things. If Jesus Christ did come back, He will start to go to the internet, like I do. It's the best way, it's the most safe way, and I don't have to meet people. The only thing I need is your ears. Nothing more. So for me, it's the best way to do it this way. If you don't want to listen, then go away. You don't have to stay. But it will be my way, or it will be your highway. And I will go only with my people. My people are this, who go into Jesus Christ. And I know the way, the real way to God. Because I'm the one who is touched by the real God. If I do not know His way, then I don't know it anymore. So for me, the way is shining bright. But for you people who are looking, will looking blind, and will staying deaf, and without any feelings. And you will walk there bare feet. And it will be painful. It will be a painful way. And not even to God, because you did go the wrong way. If you think the way you walk is painful, then no, you are on the wrong way. And you know what the wrong way is. It's the things you do in life. That's the wrong way. You need to do the things in God's time. That's the right way. That's why I'm telling you all the time, when I go to the internet, don't ask me what time it is. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. That's where your timing go wrong, and my timing always be right. Follow the road of destruction. You will understand what I'm talking about. One more time, for the people who dare to go to the internet in the most despicable ways. Don't do this. And this is only for the girls, the woman, the older woman. Don't do this. You will make men crazy. Don't do it. You men are dreamers. I need to wake you up out of your dreams. So wake up. The snakes are here. And they will bite you. The day they bite you, you will not even feel the poison coming into you. And you will be lost. When God comes, He will see the poison and He will tell you, go away. And you will not even understand why you have to go away. Then know that you are bitten by these pop stars, porn stars, movie stars. Presidents, kings, queens, princesses, priests, popes. Can I go on with the stars? These are all stars, folks. They are here in this world and try to make your life as miserable if they can, as they can. So watch out. Watch out, look in any corner what is there. Because the biggest destruction can come from a little corner you do not expect. Start to expect the things you do not expect. Start to see the things how I see it. You want to see it all good? You want to do it all good? Go into Jesus Christ. Start now. Don't wait any moment longer. Start now. Go into Jesus Christ. He is your Savior. He is your King. He is the real King. There are many king liars. They are no king. They are the destroyers of this world. But you need love, right? So go into this King called Jesus Christ. He is the King. He was born as a king. He did die as a king. And he did stand up as a king. He is the King. And he did get it 3 times. He was born as a king, he did die as a king, and he did stand up as a king. So go for this King. for he is the real king. And he can help you. It's all spiritual, folks. Spiritual. God is spiritual. Jesus is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. You know, the things what's going on in my body and in my head, it's all spiritual things. You cannot look in my head, but I can look in yours. It's spiritual, folks. Spiritual, I go through you. Because spiritual, I know how to do it. Spiritual, you can find the way of God. You need to understand, it's all spiritual. It's a different power than you people use. It's spiritual. It's holy, ghostly. It's spiritual. It's the things you cannot see, but feel better. And this is who Jesus is. He is spiritual. So go into this spiritual person and become spiritual together with him. And start to understand what the spiritual work will be. And the things I am telling you are also spiritual, folks. I put it into your mind so that you will understand that it is all spiritual. Spiritual you can be saved, and spiritual you will be destroyed. It all goes into your computer called your head, your brain. And it's all spiritual shit. You need to know it, or it will be real shit for you. Spiritual, folks, you are so strong, but you never did use it. So all these spiritual things you can get from God, you did not get it. So you use nothing of it. Because you don't know nothing of it, so you don't use it. You see how spiritual I am? I use all of it. And I use it on a very good way. So when people come by my door, I start to do the spiritual things I get from God. I will go into you, folks, and I will start to understand who you really are. I will start to read you. It's all spiritual. For me, easy to do. For you, a not knowing thing. I understand. I do understand. It's also not easy to learn. You need to go to a special school. So start to learn what I did learn, going to Jesus Christ. And you will start to learn on my school. Not that 1 and 1 is 2. Now you will learn the real things. And it's all spiritual. Your spiritual things can make you very strong. can take away diseases. Can you heal yourself? Oh yes, folks, this is possible. But you cannot do it without God, because you don't know the spiritual way, how to heal yourself. That's why you need to go into Jesus Christ, or you will never understand this thing, what I'm telling you right now. You will never understand. It's too high. But it will be so easy to know. But as long you don't know it stays away from you. You will never know. You will never know what you can do with yourself. And you do it through the mind. And I saw, folks, that you can heal yourselves. You can heal yourselves, but you need the school of God. So go into Jesus Christ, or you never will come and learn from my Father. It will never happen. This is how clever I am. This is what God did do with me. Want to be clever like me? Start to walk with Jesus Christ. Or it will never happen. If you choose wrong, you people will die. And I saw many people dying. I saw the world go down and upside down. It was like a movie. God showed me all. And I told my Father God, wow, this is crazy. Cannot be possible. But it is, folks. What you saw in 2012, the movie, take heed, for it will become real. This world will be destroyed. And the bad bit will be the name in the air. Like Irma. Andrew. Jose. And all these names will start to destroy you. These are in their eyes destroying gods. You understand? And the people who start to build again, don't build again. It will come back. And it will come harder and harder and harder. And it will come back all the time. Because it is the meaning that everything slowly will be destroyed. And this got also to do with your lives here on earth. It will and must be destroyed. You are on devil's playground. And the weather, and again folks, I'm warning you, will be your biggest enemy ever. Now tell me, can you win from the weather? Can you fight with the weather? Or will you run for the weather? Can you do nothing with the weather what's coming up to you? Are you hopeless when this weather comes? You are on devil's playground. You never will win from the devil. You can forget it. You know why? He is spiritual. You don't know how to fight with the devil, for he is spiritual. And he is so much wiser than you. And he is real. Like God is real. And he also will send a son. The son of the devil will come. You all will see him. Got everything to do with the role it is playing. It needs to play out. You need to see till the end of the movie. And you will. If you do not die in storms, and you build wise, then you will see the end. You will see this child of the devil. But the children of the devil are already here. But there will come a bigger one. They are waiting for him. Because the devil himself is spiritual. Like God is spiritual. And these are the two spirits who fight to each other. It's a spiritual fight. It's like water and fire. This is what's going on. And the people of God try to wake you up for this spiritual fight. With what spiritual spirit you want to be. You only do have two choices. And that's what I'm explaining. That's why I'm here. You know? I want people for my Father. That's why I speak. That's why I do this. I want you to be with my Father. So for me it's also some kind of spiritual game, because I am busy with your people's heads to get them in the right side. So it's all spiritual and in your head. Now what will be your choice? There are two fighting for you. And this is how it really is. God is fighting to get you, and the devil is fighting to get you. Now what side you will be on? Do you want to live forever? Or do you want to die forever? And God and the devil fight for a long time with each other. Spiritual fight, always been there. But this time, the devil gonna lose. So you, who will be with this loser, will lose all. And you must die. It's a spiritual fight. And my Father will win this fight.